How did they get there? 838. Mabreso. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is chief executive in the year.
5. And this time 830 say
8.
Ish.
Miko 5. Miko Checheure. And from Checheure, we are Checheure Kaka. Offend so.
Yeah.
Miko and I was going to look at illegal small-scale mining sites, how to reclaim them. Nigerian no. Let me who contractions be 5. I was so. I was there with the DC. Let me say, I didn't. I say, also say no. Wouldn't him say or been to me fa Adea and 2 in so this a dredge now. Wouldn't him say? Would dredge now or see Debbie. Now, what wouldn't him say over here mining on the water body? No, you know. Oh, then I came and wrote my report. 5. Because it's official, other negligence of duty, dereliction of duty, or complicity.
Yeah.
Now to say, this is chief executive war, DNI war, police war, chiefs war, now 838 funds. Then yeah, such funds we celebrated. Oh, my brother. My brother, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Ashantini kasa kae. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm buying him the omuye that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sompa FM.
So you are in trouble. I'm telling you, we are in trouble. So, that is why Aisha 1 has come back. One or man who Ghana who facilitated her entry. How did she apply and get a Ghana card?
They say no, the charges near that clear to me. Now me try say me read the chronicle. But will you be surprised? Say Kwanya Aisha free Koimu was a buyer and they'll call court. Yes, any interpreter or be interpreting Chinese. Ti yama mami kwaso on sa reappear. Ebe on wan say mami ese free or maimu abra yam fa na mfa emra kwan so.
Oh, ebe you go papa, I'll give up on Ghana.
Hey.
In fact, so I'll give up on Ghana.
Wow.
I said, one, even this interpretation is just a legal requirement. Because I said, all Kumasan, Casabanoka. I'm not Kumasa for Chinese.
Exactly.
So I said, one of Casa one tail Brofo. Well, I said, one Okachipu. So why I mean it's a legal requirement. So obviously the court is enjoined to find an interpreter. But they shouldn't use that as a basis for deporting her the second time. If they do that, I'll give up on Ghana and the government.
You're a lawyer. Do you think, sir, your Mineral and Mining Act, that strong, say, about foreigners? Because Emrebia, you say Ghanaians, indigenous, and then foreigners are you who involved in the same act.
Ghana ni you were quite say Ghana ni onko yes small scale mining. The Ghana ni yes small scale mining without a license or TMRA. Into your chinua, you didn't do. You will try him and put him in jail. But foreigner there on Nikwain is an absolute ban. Until when you are small scale mining site. Now who foreigners, no more yet small scale mining now. Illegal. Illegal.
Okay.
Now young pro for Ghana for I was a former minister with him.
Yeah.
I can even tell you who was the first person to bring Chinese to the small scale mining site.
Patriotism. Now come on.
Seke me joso.
To be an
now be anywhere when you so we patriotic citizen of this country Ghana and day. efi enura nwumre di besi na no pe Ghana ni ba bia wose me o man ne dam akoma so no na ninye Ghana ni bia ni ho na no pe fi enura nwumre wo tie Sompa news e di besi na blanda no pe wo ani jemu aya wo tena se na obisa ho se question ba mitri mu enura from enura besi no said why question I don't know why adentira seke se mi wura mu preku
rem
Sompa FM.
Ma me fa un free baby ne yemesi nne ukayi a o mampani akufo ado betena akunwa so no and was starting the fight against illegal mining a friend galamse we yemayi mu sa galamse fight ye hu aposifo asojafo e mo form a task force na task force ne from anti galamse task force no
yeah
Mr. Ghana fo a mu share na matie wo Facebook so ne ye traditional network 98.9 so say yenka ye ho yaw kakra the fight against galamse nti 29th May 2017 soja ni abrantie so no eja ne yire ne ma won kran barracks ekodenchrobo ase ema wo mu si ne bokum ne sesabi no your kromfo a ya kire no just because me susu say what your kromfo all in the name of fighting illegal mining
yeah
and a soja ni ja ne yire ne ma wo wu ya be si ne
maso muhammad
court ntumi mu atan ka say akua nya ko ya be ko ataya wo ene kum no be si ne seke sa the fight against illegal mining yi eguso kwaso no ene ye kire baba wa bia ne din de Aisha wine na wo mo kire no na ye 9th May 2017 sa bre no wo kire Aisha wine ni pan na ya na e ka no ho a ye de wo mo ko gina court no mo ye illegal mining wo be potenten asante mantemu amanse central mansi ni mu na wo de wo mo ko gina court wo woni me no mai mu court nsam kobra afa ye to mai mo ye ni nane se ye se Aisha wine ye ni kwa du bi ditia no
mami akukafra mami ni komo emra na anopay yanya honorable Abdul Aziz Mohammed or a former member of parliament Emma Mion those times okay honorable Aziz a very strong member of course anopay yani ndi nkomo on sa judgment debt na aban some time ago Ghanaians complain say I didn't continue to pay judgment debt sir. I quite remember when MPP was in opposition they said say yeah so buba you maybe but ye ready say baby a judgment debt in corner. It is worrying for us as a nation. Honorable Marchen. Na impomu to say.
Na me adu.
The do bad ya say. Well yeah. Ghana some Adea na a worrying pa a judgment debt. Those yes, ye hwe sika ye twetua na manfo hu say bibi okran kani say asoman ye niska ye develop ye de ahurewura nwoma bisem then so MPP crowd opposition omu campaign to ba kom gina so was this issue they say utie reporter ba they say judgment debt na kwa go beyond 56 million a chain Canadian na use oman ye develop and judgment debt payment honorable.
Good morning to you and good morning to your listeners. Na Anka Abia, me tuning your papa and see me better and your bonia. We can proceed.
Of course, honorable.
Okay. The issue of judgment there should be a matter of concern to all of us because as a country, we are all aware of the difficulties that we face in terms of public resources. We will say, as a country, we are living in a country where children are still learning under trees. We are living in a country where people go to hospital and they have no beds and they will have to receive medical attention on the floor. We live in a country where several communities still don't have access to safe drinking water. We live in a country where most of our roads are on no trouble. And so we must be careful at the level of waste and corruption in this country. And so the issue of public judgment, there should be a matter of concern to all of us. Very, very important.
And we must engage in this conversation in a non-partisan basis in order that we can be able to find answers to them.
Okay.
The truth is one.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we like it or not,
Sompa FM.
there appears to be a judgment debt cartel in this country.
Cartel.
A group of people, yes, there appears as a cartel.
Wow.
In the area of judgment debt. And we must all be worried. We must all be worried. And so, for instance, when the NPP were in opposition, they made a lot of noise about judgment debt.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the noise that they made about the 54 million that was paid to Mr. Wayomi?
Yeah.
It became a very topical issue. And you are aware that even around that time, President Mahama himself had tasked the then Minister for Justice and Attorney General to recover those monies. And some monies were recovered. President Mills and President Mahama ensured that some monies were recovered. And the MPP promised to recover all those monies and to prosecute Wyoming and to do ABCD and what have you. Since they assumed office, it is almost 6 years today. What efforts have they made to recover those monies? Not even a dime have they been able to recover. So it tells you that they were only engaged in some kind of political propaganda. Now, the present issue that we are dealing with is that you are aware that your sister station in Accra Multimedia, through the RCI law, have requested to know from the Ministry of Finance how much in all we have paid in public in judgment debt from 2017 up to date. The answer that the Minister for Finance gave is that government had paid in total an amount of 125 million Ghana cedis up to date, right from January 2017 up to date. They claim they have paid 125 million Ghana cedis. Well, you recall that somewhere in 2019, July 12, the same Minister for Finance had appeared before Parliament to answer a question I had passed. And in that answer, Mr. Kenoporata had indicated that government had paid a total of 283 million Ghana cedis as at that time. And so from January 7th, 2017 up to 12 July 2019, government had paid 283 million Ghana cedis in judgment debt. How come that some 3-4 years later, the amount that the minister quoted has reduced to 125 million Ghana cedis? If you paid 283 as of July 2019, how come suddenly that figure has reduced to 125? Granted, without admitting that from July 2019 up to date, you have not even paid a dime in judgment debt. The figure will remain same, 283. And no one can convince me, including President Akufo-Addo, that since July 2019 up to date, they haven't paid additional judgment debt. That is not true. In fact, I remember the minister in his answer on the floor of Parliament had indicated that some 200 million Ghana cedis or so had crystallized. What it meant was that 200 million plus was going to be paid because judgment had been granted against the state. Because once you say that another 200 million plus had crystallized, it means that the court had ruled and any possible appeals have gone through, and that you were certain that the state was going to pay that amount in judgment debt. And so the list we should be talking about today is about 483 million Ghana cedis. The list. It should be the 283 plus the 200 plus that you talked about.
So why are we seeing a lesser figure?
And so it boils down to the issue of credibility of public officers. It boils down to the credibility of the figures. It boils down to the fact that somebody is not being honest with us relative to the issue of judgment debt. Clearly, that's what it means. That the Minister for Finance is not being honest with us, and so we must probe the matter more deeper. But you see, taking the issue away from the nominal values, from the value that we have paid, whether it is 283 million, it is 125 million, even paying 1 city in judgment debt is not something we should celebrate. No, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
We must be interested in unraveling who are the beneficiaries of our judgment debt, who are the individuals or the institutions who are receiving these huge sums of money in the name of a judgment debt. Are they people connected to the current regime? Are they friends and families of President Akufo-Addo? We must be interested in knowing that. Because as at that time, I was doing some poke into that matter, and it appeared that most of the beneficiaries were people who were connected to the current regime. And so that's why I'm saying that there seems to be a syndicate, a criminal syndicate, who are fleecing on our public resources in the name of judgment debt. In fact, apart from knowing the beneficiaries of those judgment debts, we ought to know how those judgment debts crystallizes. Is it the case that the cases go through full trial and the judges are given the full benefit of the case, and so the judges make rulings against the state, or it is a matter where somebody who is a state attorney who is supposed to appear before court doesn't appear for some time, and so the court will proceed to grant a default ruling? Because if a state attorney or the minister for justice deliberately drags his feet and does not appear before a court, obviously what would ultimately happen is that the judge is going to grant a default ruling against the state, and that is not fair to the ordinary Ghanaian. That's not fair to the taxpayer. We must equally be concerned if those judgments are arising out of court a settlement, where our ministers will call for out of court a settlement when indeed they can pursue the case and save our resources. But in some instances, they just say that we'll settle out of court and go out to pay huge sums of money. And so these are all issues that we should interrogate. I am deeply worried that our country will continue to pay huge sums of money in the name of judgment debt. We are still reeling under corruption. These monies that we are reporting is not even part of what the Auditor General is talking about. It's not part of it. And so if you were to sum all these things together, you ask yourself whether it's worth it as a country for us to keep on talking, for us to keep on engaging in some of these issues. We are going to IMF. The maximum amount of money we can get from IMF would be some $3 billion or so, some $3 billion or so. 3 billion at best will give you about 30 billion Ghana cedis. You know, how much money have we not wasted in the name of corruption and judgment debt? We can avoid them. It's avoidable, my brother.
And Honorable, surprisingly, it looks like all these judgment debt has some kind of similarities. The pattern that they are being taken, it looks like if you study the pattern, it looks like the same.
I say the media, you are the fourth estate of the fourth arm of a governance. You investigate, do some proper background check. You should probe to know who are the beneficiaries. And you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked to know who are the beneficiaries of our judgment debts in this country. You'll be shocked. And so when you establish that, you can only come to one conclusion, that there's a group of people in this country who have made it their business to make money out of judgment debt. And that is regrettable, that we must condemn, and that we must expose, and that we must shame. And so you probably know the beneficiaries of our judgment debt. These are obviously going to be people and institutions who have some links of a sort with the current regime. And that is surprising.
Honorable, anope yedase pa se watwen adwen so abaso. That's it.
So that's it.
Okay, see, that was Honorable Abdul Aziz Mohammed, or a former member of parliament, Mion constituency. Arapai, what you said, Yanino Dean Como, time na finance committee, so Ruramuya Juma Pa, so I think I will not me war.
Medas Seke, my yamo, I shall wine commono, na yam fan tree and white beans, so minor yetimuno. Sebio, Ghana for young qua, Emma, who through a my sabbat no maimu. And Kayati yadie, or one at tina form, na Sebi, or this year, what trap on Cosso. And now my yetimu dear Seke. Addition to upon Cosuna Ghana for nam form.
There's only
Sompa FM.
Oh, 1 moment to upon Cosumedase. And a Ghana addition. Ye mum ye rearia will form your prayer num for your rearia, dear your fun and num form. Share a rabbi shall want yas man making. I'm a person me train yen free baby. Eddie ye be simp and pensoir. Ye drew a nedding. Seke, after 2017, Mabel so many dane tosso and crown. And what dear rabbi shall want any pan be a can who could in court. A bra what the woman call you know. Quite draw what the ball one is saying. One more quad year a former good year a tiamra, woman two, a former good year tiamra. I will be potting to one man's central medicine was antimante massam near king. What the woman call court to know? Say Katie. Court to add the quadruple woman say they've undertaken small scale mining operation contrary to section 99 clause 1 of the Minerals Commission Act 2006.
Okay.
Just a woman to a former good year. A tiamra, ya a friend small scale mining in Kumamuno. Mind you, small scale mining, it is reserved for only Ghanaians.
Yeah.
So, how woman by the two former good year, now a large scale.
Yeah.
Ghana new Kwan as I say your money to me crat, I will bet me there to a former good year, and when in Kumamu, a friend is a small scale. But a rabbi shall want any pub and Naya can home. After 2017, I chill woman. Said you money been a normal year. Nanya no quani quadu a sandy bomb after 2017. Quadu be a coach the bar woman same. Or support or provide support. I'm on for the two former good year. I will ye my Ghana mo. And no than chance so. On say mua dear directify a dear master. I hope when you way no one will be some raniso. Say after 2017 a rebel cobra yet chrome hayan yet say after 2019 a rano ye near dance ye casia ye deba bono near just dear bunny for na ye didn't quack 12 years said ye bra ye war my musientino ye winning consa conimemu ye repatriatino ye catch and say ye jaw quine ye here will help you. Na ansa na ye beja obi kwan e wo my Ghana mu no seke Immigration Act 2000 Act 573 ye ja obi kwan wo my Ghana mu a ye ja ne kwan because one court recommend say ye nya ne kwan because o man na wati mu no won for man mra nya adwuma ye ja obi kwan wo ye my Ghana mu ama na firi mu a Immigration Act about 2000 Act 573 say enye on se court ehun ni say onipa kon no sebi ya na dwimu eha no ana say odwina ensiso enti ni ye ja ne kwan na firi wo mayi mu akọ ye ja ne kwan because ye prohibited immigrants say ye hia ne kra ye twa na sukura firi ye my Ghana mu. So this was the case of Aisha Wine.
Okay.
Na ye ja ne kwan because court recommend say ye nya ne kwan ye nia dance bia editia no ye ja ne kwan wie ye no Omampani Akufuado a wote akonwa so beka che Ghana for say ye repatriate no ye deport no ye man bye no ye pamu ni free ye my Ghana mu no. It was a bad decision. That is what the president said. Emre bi atwam abra raba we ye ja ne kwan call ye
na say senior minister kra
mo eno na ka me beba so ye ja raba kwan na Ghana fo nyina bisa wo mo ho say enti kwadu a ye de board no after 2017 mu say one that take small scale mining operation ye contrary to section 99 clause 1 of the Minerals Commission Act 2006 no enti na ye ntumi nyina we nko aso emfa mo awuraba kwadu mfa ne nkoto afiase enti si yenya media coalition against illegal mining yenya anti-galamsey task force na enu nti soja ni abemu akuma wu 29 May wo den chrobo ase no
okay
mo bi ebisa na ho say enti de bre ye ho ye nyina no de kosi ye ne say ye ja obi ye susu say ya to the din kra so ye galamsey kwan ama ne kɔ ne man mu na senior minister bɛka kyerɛ Ghana for say me pesa me kan na asɛm na wɔkan no pɛpɛpɛ
and I'm 21st for so
mate me pesa me kan asɛm na wɔkan no pɛpɛpɛ or say we have a very good relationship with China. Today the main company that is helping develop the infrastructure system in Ghana is Sinohydro. It is a Chinese company. It is one that is going to help process our bauxite and provide about $2 billion to us. So when there are this kind of arrangements, there are other things behind the scenes. And you first say other things behind the scenes. And they say, I would have buy you to a good deal of my bonnet. And she said, China for the soya sene. I provide infrastructure, may roads in the account, you know. And your near man cost behind the scenes. One year your penny repatriation, and nah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, what I mean first. The album nene say. I would have buy you fire of fast about my gun and move you after see a Janet Quine 2019 a man economy or by true unapproved route. 1 5 point Yasha said, and so and I say Riam. I would have
establish it.
That is information can cry. You know,
no, but court the bit may establish because case in Anka so man a good hearing.
Yeah, because yes, we need interpreter. Now, Obia would di a former good year who ja or ton good who near my ewo kumase on teaching. Or teaching to be chromosashi. What's your buno?
Thank you very much. 758. I'll jam any more. My memory also. Yes.
Ghana yale. Unza Ghana yare. Ghana yare. Sisi wo mi Ghana yare. On say asem nyina no ko be ka se nyakwa boni nyina atofo boni nyina. Ba kwam de ntem ka se Ghana yare ne se. Awuraba ye boni din ye Aisha 1 no. Kwame. Nyamia no kurani. Wa ba Ghana ba be di ye wa ba be di ye nya. Wo say ye japade ya saase. Ya che no. Ye dina kwa gina mra no. Ye timi afa kokwasa saa mesa ba no. Emra bia no e de boni tie sa de emfa ne nye de nko. Ana nyako kasa no waka ne ba besu se mampani kura kasa o de betu dwa eye senior minister asema no su kogina ba bi okoka ye ene empo beka nya no nko a Ashanti regional chairman empanifo ni nyina o muka bi so kai a ya mamene ni mo de bua Ghana ye ni mo de bua eye Ghana ma yetimi nya ne ma hodo bi o muka nsem bebre na mamene de no koy kwame na ye de na mamene sa ba Ghana bi o se de ye kan ani ye membe dan so de he abre ho sama to yi 1 ye ankase ye mejo awo ye soja ni mapawo wo mo kwa akohwa abo atimi ama wo na wo tu fomagudie no yetima broma no ase ye kunu ya ebesi sablen minya naka ye ntem ho hwe na kwamna mekenka de bi na obisa say was saying are there any recent political development affecting the mining industry kwame no kurenso no kure wo Ghana say how do be wa ekoso nyamia no nukure ni 1 illegal miner no kwame wo de ehwese se ma mi a wasa bai aya chini se be deport no se be dinam na de no komra no hwase ba beto dwa kwame o mu tu ne nsuo ni nyina ese ni nyina no yensuo wo man Ghana me se asai enu kwanam so bi na me yensuo bu akosoro na me kan bi obi kyerem say yes enam yensuo a say illegal miners for na send intinum enam so me yensuo a yenya o mam ha say hwe ye tuansuo ka boodene esan say the Ghana Water Company enya de bre no mo bre ansa no menya kwame enu nam so ama yensuo ne ensase yenkwaya ne yenke yetimi de boy ho bra no ya say no
okay
ya say no kwame na ma me nka se ba ku bi wa ha say na me ka se me say woni say last ministry no nyamia no kure ya last ministry de betu da chirim sen wo mo hye minerals commission say wo mo stop won na wo mo krata wo mo rini wo mo licenses no yesan so mo tumi say wo mo nko no mo nkonko ya eye adwuma denti a wo ma famra kwan so say ye wo mo ntime beye adwuma na so betime betu famagudie once last ministry ni say eye minerals commission so mo nyai ni ebisa so megai o megai omunyai say omo tu from agude na kwakoya manyofo mpanimfo
exactly
amanyofo mpanimfo because kwame ye wo memu ne cheers cavators makomako 500 yemisa se ba kokora we eti yemame Aisha 1 ba wa bai woni say so kita Ghana card 22nd February
that is what we are hearing
2022 Ghana card dia wo so ye hang n
Sompa FM
hang n o na wo so when na this Ghana card no man no Kwame.
Yeah.
Eti yen mpanifo no ma na ya na etu da bia menua na napoku ka asem bia sabio. Obi ti jobe ka sabia. Na kasa ne ye sompa fo ekure kasa. Ghana yare.
Okay, man, I say
Ghana
yare. Thank you very much. Ocha minimo. Yeah, na napoku bi esie. Aisha.
Kwame.
Yeah.
Ifri nura metene wo sompa no. Ma kenkan sa mama dwene kure my head is kunka.
Your head is
kunka.
Hello, yeah, bro.
Ma dwene ya bum. Kwame.
Your head is kunka.
Yes. Kwame can Psalm 5 verse 5, mami. Psalm 5 verse 5. Kai mami.
Yo. Psalm 5 verse 5. Ose adwumifo renyina woni.
Sompa FM.
Otane anmonyam yefo enyina. Adwumifo renyina wonim. Otane amumuyefo enyina.
Kai ko achiri kakra mami.
Ensia no. Ose won a woka atrosem. Erade chiri eye mojapefo ne asisifo.
What I say?
Mojapefo ne asisifo.
Kwame. Simply put one. They nya kokan no.
Some.
The quotation you fast back open the gina so.
Yo.
Na the cause nya system. And how kind of do kind of Latin.
I say chiri mojapefo ne asisifo.
Kwame. Yeah. From the hierarchy to the lowest level. The question no. Kwame, one, judicial data in Ghana is non-starter. Judicial data in Ghana is a non-starter. From the circuit court to the Supreme Court, one more data. Mebwa. Kwame. Again, Abema Aisha 1. Her history na minia banya kokenkan. Aisha 1 be service ansem funwe adiati o my Ghana. Na yebechine on the same issue. Na say judicial service Ghana kita data and judicial service Ghana ekita eye foreigners data. Ebema woma beka kire en say such a person who was repatriated. To say the nyakokenkan ye no. Ehia interpreter for nasimbiu Kwame. So maya sebe ye one penifo a wo binom dwene. No dwene ye ho a will this happen? Kwame Interpretation Act Ghana. See, SSA adwuma bia opa Interpretation Act Ghana. Adwuma bia ehia se foreigners bebam bia no SSA unya interpreter edisi ho because it can happen. That's what I say. Yeah. So if you go to every embassy, one more interpreter ho. Oko embassy bia mo interpreter because omo ni say foreigners be den ebeba. Then the basic Ghana Judicial Service kwan say oya denara nipa befunte so nya interpreters. Wo mo nya interpreters wo mo ti omana kasa but different foreigner omo e friend say omo ti different languages. Afei na court we ka kire say onti ayinto omo hia interpreter. Kwame ABS wosunya.
Already mo call it for case you should know send nipa number onti.
Kwame Aisha 1 is not a foreigner who is not known. Ntem musa say Kwame ye data to send judicial data to send. Say judicial data ya. Aisha 1 the moment am so papa if you go to Abuchira papa no man usa kwai o Ghana ni. Nti okwa court no na o man lawyer o ti Ghana kasa a o follow no. But what I say because o man say what the kind first offense, second and third offense. Nti wo no ye wo data da ho. Na Aisha 1 ya de we ya ma the nanado dan ko akufa do kra comment to say nya akokan no. Na the same person etimi asanso be wuro manim 1 or you don't be wuro manim 2 I don't know nya Ghana card 3 or wo case wo a similar case ama no ye ka che Ghana for say ni nipa be chereche Aisha 1 kasam ndi kwana kokko home okwa home no so no anya se China for na be bo no hoka ye na ese betua the light bill ni water bill and because of niema ye hunu to benya preferential treatment Kwame enya nwa from Sunyaiha to Domahinkro. The Akoso one crano, the Ampanifonia one crano, Abia no me waha.
Sompa FM.
Kwame. One bury a waha copim a year Domahinkro.
Yeah.
Kwame, the omoya ronka na enu abi na omoya wa ha.
Then no me on come we bi.
Kwame, ye yiyim.
Ye yi barrier ni.
Ye say ye yiyi nipam.
Okay.
Cote d'Ivoire for car. Ebetimi afi Cote d'Ivoire. Now pass through Badukrom, Gonokrom, where the regional immigration boss resides. Na ka na twam. Wahu na aba eduru ayi kato baby immigration for ni na ye gina Cote d'Ivoire ka ni bio as to how and why otimi penetrate by no wo mu nimo na wo ma gina no kwa me ni esie na sunyan Ford car unload from sunyan ekodo ma hinkuro no na ya breaki no na wo ma search Ghana fo no mu nyina tutu no bottom e ma pese na wo yi nyema nyina gu abonten kwa me na Cote d'Ivoire fo car na afadi pa be system no na Cote d'Ivoire fo car no ejina ho na wo mo driver ne immigration ni police fo ni gina e di ano Kwame no ma di ano awie na Cote d'Ivoire fo ni gina ho na wo mo toto Ghana fo kam e yi wo mo na Cote d'Ivoire no tika na wo mo search wo mo na Cote d'Ivoire fo tika na wo mo ni ga ai Cote d'Ivoire driver no e di ano ti ho abon se driver na fro Cote d'Ivoire fo ka na pa na ko ni yi Ghana fo Manchester ni wo mo box ni wo mo tin tomato se gu ho di Cote d'Ivoire no fo to na so yo really? So yes ntuba se Cote d'Ivoire cast ni best ni kosa Cote d'Ivoire why because womo tan yenin a chain Kwame yet your mind we say mu ama 7 previousa sunyane Togo ni ababechi akwada baya oni mfinhie dumie no Kwame Togo ni na da e wona se asanso ni na da e wona to
Sompa FM
wakoye complain ama yakwa kwachi Togo ni no police ni na kwachi Togo ni no abetre na no asema wie kwa ye ni duru court wa prosecutor ne se osi oye Togo ni ontitwi kwa me high court mpo ena omu ni interpreter yi na sunyane police police station do they have a French interpreter there? District one obi into busa police ni say a dear language because the law states say if you want to arrest or invite somebody, arrest the person in the language the person understands. What I say in the language bana sunyane police prosecutor no edekwachi Togo ni no etwe na no asem ansa na o duru court there or say boy ne say or was 17 years 2 or a Togo ni nti on take bia court so based on the charge sheet nti no or say no also on take bia de monko interpreter emfa ne mbra meanwhile akwara na o what 12 years no or bre Kwame Zani contempo way from the hierarchy to the lowest level. It is happening because inspector no tiano. We want to inspector panyo wo sunyan no. Ene wo nkan no hede ode ye Aisha wan. Nti sa na me so meye. Okay. Kwa me wie no. Sa ukọ China. Wahu. Ukọ China. China for ewo wo mmra wo de tu agudie. Te say de me nua ba kenkan ye no. Kwa me Oko China agudie China mra wo mudi tu wo mo agudie no say enete kwa me wo ye foreigner uni ho kwan say utiminya China fo asase wo betimi de wo agudie akwa gina ho say wo ye den utu agudie
ewo China
and uko China ye relevant authority and legislations and ye foreign ownership and indigenous ownership requirement and restriction of mining. Kwame, this is how it goes. Oko China foreign affairs minister, mining minister wo Ghana ha say no. Onim samra we say oko China ensi da say small scale mining. Ghana ni anasa foreigner e wo betimi anya access. But what I say? I say mining right can only be owned by a Chinese. No investor can mine. Can entity owning right be a foreign entity or owned directly or indirectly by a foreign entity and are specially rules and regulations for applicant? Yes, to both a foreign entity can't or can own mining right in China. However, foreign investors are prohibited from investing directly or indirectly in prospecting and extracting tungsten, rare earth, and radioactive minerals based on the 2020 edition of Special Administration Measures of Access of Foreign Investment on Mining. Kwame, oko China memua. Dia Asha one beye wa hase no.
Etiamra wo
ho. Na de tia etiamra wo ye ha. Ono China ni na free ye mamu aba betena ase ya. Ono nim se omo asase so no. Se Asha one eye expert e wo mining mu a. Aden na asase na e wo ho no ye China ni no. Wantimi ankwanko ye mining e wo ni krom. Na oba ye hase because we hu ni se Ghana mpanimfo binum adwini sua.
Because we want mpanimfo se cyanohydro.
Good. Yampe bibi hwe.
All right.
Osafo man for say ye kwa jebosia nti ye kwa Aisha one asem too much ya one hwe ye the asem beba nti no ye njama Aisha one and violating the rules and regulations of mining a year e wo my Ghana. Kwame, the country is sick and some of the leaders are sick.
FM.
Some of the leaders are sick. Ghana yare mampanifo binom so yare. Oma be na ewo mu no.
All right, Pokume, ba mamene Dr. Sam, Reverend Dr. Sam Walanyo Mensa, or financial economics and investment expert. Yeah, sa me saka kan say osa e sofo map up and so e kan ho. Papa, Adope, good morning.
Good morning, Malato.
I hope boys are.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, then you go puasi.
Yeah.
Dog, wait here. I don't pay any of them. Come on, Ghana. Obia ye kwa IMF. And right in hui. President mo negotiation with IMF for no. Na ye share him say. Ye business ka era yen economy na boost yen. But ye try say Ghana ye won chere yes according to yen ya. Because ye layman for ya yen expect samui. Ye was kasa ni tua judgment debt from years to years. Osha pattern so the same way they first to judgment debt. Dog, sad ye way as a growing economy. Any judgment debt, you chia huge sums of money. Among go fukudikwa. Is it helpful?
No, simply, I'm very grateful, sir. Your attention has been drawn to this, and I can see, sir, your zeal to ensure there is equity and social justice. Also, we are going to IMF to go and beg for about 2.5 and now 3 billion US dollars, which we could have raised domestically if we were to have value for money. And at the end of the day, when you look at the Auditor General's report, it is only about 30% of the corruption cases that were published. I strongly believe, sir, there are more dirty things that could have been published than what we are even seeing. Notwithstanding, also the judgment debt issues is also a game. People have seen it as a venture, as a business activity, from corporate governance leaders through to political leaders to our judiciary. And people condone and connive. And the cases that even government state attorneys could have diffused, they will have allowed it to become a judgment debt, so that those cartels will share the money. So it's just a business people are running.
Sompa FM.
At the end of the day, when we say our legal has become very weak, that those who really have money can manipulate the system to their advantage and to the disadvantage of the ordinary citizens. If not the quantum of money that is going to judgment and the Auditor General's report, that will say could have given us more proactive platforms for us to industrialize as a country. Since the Fourth Republic, this particular government have most of the brilliant social intervention programs, talking about planting for food and jobs, one district, one factory, one district, one warehouse, one village, one dam. the free SHS, among others, including upon the health insurance. By the end of the day, government needs so much money to be able to roll out these programs. The government is really serious in ensuring that these programs see the light of day. Then they need to do everything possible to ensure that we minimize corruption. That those leakages within the system are all blocked so that government will be able to generate much more resources, and the little that comes will have gone into these nice and wonderful programs that the government has. But at the end of the day, it's like nobody cares. And when we say, starting at where I am, it's like even most of the ministers are not even committed to the vision of the president. And see, when the center cannot hold, definitely things fall apart.
The center cannot hold.
That a blue inevitably was when earlier received will extricate you from racial hostilities. So the earlier, the better. And I believe, sir, if we can get the media houses like your own and your approach to development, we'll have put much more pressure on our leaders, not only political leaders, social leaders, economic leaders, religious leaders, the traditional leaders, so that the rest we think, say, Ghana is safe. We are not safe. We are not safe at all. So we say the unemployment rate now is increasing.
Yeah.
And once unemployment rate is increasing, it's a national security threat.
Yeah.
And the government needs to be very smart planning. Something can take us away.
And dog, I say, are they not any ways, sir? You give it to my ass or mine. Now, get me a cable some of these things because or your party now and the sound. Some people even believe that there's a cartel. Yes, I do just to enrich themselves.
So I would say if you listen to what the president said, he indicated that there is total truth said both NDC and NPP are not working in the interests of the Ghanaians. They are only working their personal interests just to better their lives. And if that notion and that behavior hasn't changed, it will get to a time that all of us will be in disaster. Because resources at the media, the great job that you are there, I don't even think your salary is even up to 3,000. But at the end of the day, somebody will just go to line with a lawyer, line with a judge. They push a deal, all in the name of protecting them. And they will be able to share 3 million Ghana cedis, that's 30 billion within some 6 months. While taking salary. And to those are the new dimensions now. When we say, looking at even the procurement, I go to the president personally on many instances. Now, I indicated that if the president put his ears on the ground, there are certain things going on in the procurement sector. Instead of the law allows sole source, and this sole sourcing is only meant for emergency cases.
Sompa FM.
And so, because the procurement processes can take like 6 months to a year. So, if assuming there is a problem, that it's a contingency case, emergency case, you cannot say that solutions will come in 1 year time. Until there will be sole sourcing. And that source you cannot tender. You only need to appoint one person who has the capacity in your wisdom to be able to execute them. And so, if assuming the bridge on the River Denso has collapsed, we need to fix it within 2 weeks. So, government now needs to appoint somebody just to fix it. So, the president is taking 10 million Ghana. then that's it, they'll sign. Meanwhile, maybe a job can be done by 1 million Ghana cedis. So what our leaders are now doing is that
Sompa FM.
they will not tender projects and programs ahead of time. They will wait till the last minute. Then they said because it is too late, they need to make it so successful. Then the cartels will gather, okay, then how much do we charge? You know, the so successful, at the end of the day, you don't query the system. Then they gather, then they share the money. The same thing to protect them. They tell the judge that we are bringing this case. If you agree with us, the lawyer agrees, the state attorney also agrees with that. You make it a judgment, that will be your ruling. Your ruling works. Let the government give us the money, and all of us, everybody will get his share. So that is the new movement within the same political parties that we are seeing. So if we have not corrected this also, Ghanaians will continue to suffer. Things will become more expensive. Life will become more difficult. And that will be a recipe for disaster.
Sometimes we become surprised and say, instead of say you follow process, that was your way yaba. Fina at the end of the day, negotiation, then they pay these huge sums of money. So we ask, get to be Marco to we and decide.
At the end of the day, the court is also part of it. The court is also part of the deal.
Okay.
And it's not everything that we can say on air. But the court is also part of the game. And some judges are also. So there are cases that they know is weak. We cannot win. But such cases, so they know the kind of judges that they will send those cases to and they win. So it's quite problematic. It's quite problematic.
Economically, do you think there will be a day, say, was IMF ne, say, we beyond aid, ne vision, me adru?
Well, what we say, before the President Ronaldo takes over office, I think that was the expectation of Ghanaians, because Ghanaians see him as a very hard man and who will be able to stand in for Ghana. But gradually, it's like it's not hard on his appointees. So the work things are also being. Unless Ghanaians begin to change and maybe change our attitude towards these two political parties, before I think their conscience will be able to revive.
Dog, this one we are grateful extremely. Thank you so much. Dr. Sam Walanyo, anatisa no pay meneno edin komo financial economist. No pay na edin komo meba na ya twaso ho.
Poor first, no, yes, some to a mouse. 1,000 Ghana city. Say, 1,500 Ghana city. Wow! Now where? 5,000 Ghana city. Say, 8,500 Ghana city. Wow! After you move to me and 15,500 Ghana cities cover. The idea will be only hospitalization. Just say, we are going to die Sabia. Never blow what you come. After critical illness. Just say, Yaria Cronco be ha. Ya Jatum Saboa, Yaba Blama. So dear, Arabia with me to our my way policy. So, be Brian Yakaka Kakrabi pet, and they are to the Utianable so many so. Waiting on my way, yes, no. For phone. Dial *165#. Never come home. Send you my way. That's it, no way.
My Way, a product of My Life and MTN Momo.
I'm Ryan to ɛnɛ deɛ sɛ wobɛkɔ adwabɔ ase a ɛna wokɔ eyi ase nso a wohia ntoma pa ne nneɛma bi a wode fa wo ho a wopi adwabɔ no ase a ɛni nyinaa bɛhwɛ wo sɛ woyɛ ɔhene anaa ɔberempɔn deɛ a ɛne ɔfoforɔ ate atɔnkwan mu saa rail shopping center ɛyɛ beaeɛ na ɛnkane no abo n'ahafo na onim ne no a na ɛdi kan ɛwɔ nneɛma a ahemfodie sisi ɔmo ho no ɛho asɛm na meken ɛti sɛ yɛsi wo hene anaa woyɛ ɔhene bi na wopɛ nneɛma a yɛbɛtumi de asiesie wo ho ɛfiri wo soro kwasi wo n'ase a bra sɛ wopɛ agudi a yɛde gu yɛn nsa yɛde hyɛ yɛn nsa anaa yɛde gu yɛ kɔm ne yɛn n'ase nyinaa no yɛwɔ bebree gu hɔ a ɛyɛ papapaa sɛ wopɛ ahemfo anaa ahemam kente a yɛde kɔ adwabɔ bi ase ɛna wokɔ eyi ase nso a anaa yɛato nsa afrɛ wo baabi na wohia ntoma a wobɛtumi de akɔ a bra nneɛma bi yɛwɔ apakan asesɛ dwa anaasɛ ahemfo kyi ne yɛ nketewa ne akɛseɛ nyinaa anaasɛ wopɛ akofena nso so a yɛwɔ bi wɔ hɔ sɛ wopɛ anwene deɛ anaa nkae deɛ nso so a yɛwɔ bi wɔ hɔ ɛsiane sɛ yɛadwene wo ho ɛne w'adwabɔ a wobɛyɛ nti yɛnsan ade ɛnsa ahodoɔ biara nso so abia ne shop a ɛyɛ separate a wobɛduru hɔ a yɛbɛma wo alcoholic ɛna non-alcoholic beverages nyinaa sɛ wopɛ cosmetic product bia anaa ɛmo ɛne other food items bia na ɔhia bra Sarel Shopping Center yɛbɛtumi ama obi Sarel Shopping Center ɛwɔ Sunyare area 1 ɛkwan kɛseɛ na ɛnam Sweet Touch restaurant anim wɔ no Mosaic Pharmacy direct opposite Hallelujah Hair Depot flyer wɔ 035 202 4251 and 024 435 4989 Sarel Shopping Center sɛsɛi deɛ wodeɛ nigye ne ahotɔso ɛbra brempɔn ɛne ahemfo ɛwɔ nneɛma pa wode abɛdwa so amammerɛ yɛde tonasio amammerɛ yɛto kinio
Mami mranche me fiewra. Fiewra ba. E aqua spray kama ajibe. Ninde yo mankatai. Zamra mas spray ninyusu. Masa, enti untu me dan ne ka ho. Nkami bawo spray no yamo. Untu ya daka o san pe me fragrance, me perfume. By the way, enye bone. Adepa die, mama nkyerɛw. Awa, sɛ unim sunya ha yie pa. Oh, you. New town kwan no. Sɛ unim Kuzuni Enterprise. You ne wajada pesni tonana. Dabi odasi yejuma Kuzuni Enterprise. Ononkuwa ena comfy adult diaper, comfy baby diapers, comfy baby wipe, any Belly's sunflower oil. Eye 100% cotton turkey products. Odiba edasu yejuma Kuzuni Enterprise. Ni opposite pair. Onwa wasanswa bie Kuzuni House of Original Designer Perfumes, deodorant, spray, any roll-on, and nwa and I shall to home. Ne ho and I me perfumes, spray, roll-on, deodorant, any aduham beer abaswa, a ye original perfume beer uyusono, koho, ebioho, perfume wahu, ewo social media, perfume, a ye choice, Kuzuni Enterprise, perfume uyusu, anade ope, obanho, nasi ebini hoa, obekrabi, and naka krabi, no dia bro, afe baby, a wo beer, ewo sunya ha, ofrena, obebre ubi, na dia fe, and say, owo free texture, oko honswa, obe recommend the perfume amount, so one location no, New Town Kwano, baby a Kuzuni Enterprise, ni opposite pair, and a perfume house, ewo no, 024 34 32 666, and a 026 95 7666, Kuzuni Enterprise, House of Original Designer Perfume, say, Oto perfume one hoa, and you might better any.
Adwa fa pink pad gel etutu mechi mami na de mo anu tua se agya hoadere ba adwa bam
ena so fa metutu sisi ma no mpemu nya de ho na wi ade akwa kwacha ma ya
oh misi ejimisi ya wim
pink pad gel eye no mpemu adwuma pa eni arthritis num obi ya ne sisi ya ne ya afi obi ya nante ne fa kotena bebrebe na chiri kase tutu no efri 12 years ekuro no me the pink pad gel e betutu sisi na ma na emu mshamebo usisi no wi ade be mami
sisi de wa ho dia odo
Pink Pad Gel.
Wubeja biato wo Baseline Pharmacy, Sunyane, Yamfu Station, wo Bromantemu, ana chemical shop, any pharmacy shop bia ebe awo wo pedudu atua, frame wo 0550 344 068, ana 0508 300 641.
Pink Pad Gel.
Oh, what ye aba no FDA aji edwedie krato yatum.
Yabo
Yaba Sompa 98.9 FM.
Enye nnwom ne kase bon ko a de de be som wo.
Na mom ye dwen wapomuden hu.
Eno nti Sompa 98.9 FM sunyan se.
Ya de Sompa Health Clinic Ebrel. Bo so me a toso nkron e wa afi mu. Ni de toso aduonu 9 24th September 2022. Eda no eye memeda.
Anopa no o ba tie hihye ya e wo ho.
Anopa no nsia kopem se awia donko ebebo. Ye hwe wo moja mu ama. Abra ye news ka bia. Nana Hla obeba o hwe wo moja mu ema wo wie. Ne yade bia ewo mu a 21st clinic ebejo. Na wasa wo yade wontua sika bia.
Na se eye wani ana o eye problem dia.
Ene Shia St Ignatius Eye Center. Ye hwe hawa ewani no ho ye wie a ya san so atriti waka ho.
Ebia na o problem eye esen dental problem.
Ene Gentleman Dental Clinic say Sompa Health Clinic say wo be hwe wo se ama.
Eno nti entena fie. Ka kire wo nua na onua se mmoni nua amane se ye hia e wo hefa.
Sompa Health Clinic say 24th September 2022. Anopa no nsia kopem awia donko.
Jumade no ebekoso e wo Sompa FM sunyane zongo ala be kwana abrosan no ase hwa.
Kai say ye be ma wo breakfast free.
Sompa FM so wa hunu say yabo yaba.
Onipa de obenya pomuden a ne wudi na wonom no eno na mo apomuden eno nti na abenfo hye you are what you eat
ne santina Garden Herbal and Organic Shop abe pie sunya krobia we ma e boa ya pomuden
Garden ya dwumakuo bi a yeto bibiduro hodo bia bi wo ho abibiduro a eboa sha yade bi tihye diabetes stroke hypertension malaria typhoid ene nyarewa hodo a metimodin afi wo bia wo so na opese ne so te oba ho a yebenya nurama
enya no nko a ope organic product any food supplement a ebotu yarewa fi a oba ya so e ho so a obenya bi se ope Garden na enya yira kwan ko a ye wo sunya krobia we mo Absa Bank Road no otra top asori dan aponse toso mienu ase ho pe na Garden ewo
se ankrankro pe bi ato ana ope bi atu ana ye de bre wo ahwe ye no free number we 020905936 ana 024577593
Garden God's answer to health is nature.
Mami branche me fiewra. Fiewra ba. E aqua spray kama ajibe. Ninde yo mankatai. Zamra mas spray ninyu. Masa, enti untua me dan ne ka ho. Nkami ba wo spray no yamo. Untua dan ka o san pe me fragrance, me perfume. By the way, enye bone adepa die mame nkyerɛw. Awa, sɛ unim sunya ha yie pa. New town kwan no. Sɛ unim Kuzuni Enterprise. You ne wajada pesni tonana. Dabi odasi ye adwuma Kuzuni Enterprise. Ononkwa ena comfy adult diaper, comfy baby diapers, comfy baby wipe, any Belly's sunflower oil. Eye 100% cotton turkey products. Odeba edaso ye adwuma Kuzuni Enterprise. Ni opposite pair. Onwa wasanswa bie Kuzuni House of Original Designer Perfumes, deodorant, spray, any roll-on, and nwa ena shaso to homma ne ho ena meji me perfumes, spray, roll-on, deodorant, any aduham bia abaswa eye original perfume bia uyusono koho ebi wo ho perfume wahu e wo social media perfume eye choice Kuzuni Enterprise perfume uyusu anade open obano na se ebi ni ho a obekra bi enaka krabi na ode abro afa ba bia wo bia e wo sunyan ha ofre na obebre ubi na de efe ene se owo free texture okoho so a obe recommend the perfume amount so one location no new town kwan no ba bia Kuzuni Enterprise ni opposite hey and a perfume house e wono 02434326666 and a 026957666 Kuzuni Enterprise House of Original Designer Perfume perfume say o top perfume one ho a enyu mo abeto ani
All right, Sompa 98.9 FM. I don't pay yada sugu so Adea Akye bia ma menya akon wa hanom yensi montene so kakra. My message in Mrano pay. Facebook here Sompa FM will leave at comment section wa yebegeni akenkan or the fa WhatsApp no 0247989989 ne akenkan dia ma yanko yensi montene
abusia for ye montene so Adea Akye bia ye kɔ ne ye bai ye ma ye pomodin hu hia yen kane no na wo sciatica expert 21st clinic na owo koto krom na se CIDN ye free ho ya ba bia regional hospital no ni ehwe ni mu ni first gate hwa entimi pacho wo sunwane ne mpatamu na wo ba 21st clinic abeja ya hwe ye ne bia regional hospital ene di animhwen amango asefo ebekọ ebrekum mango ase ben Krista FM tachiman ye ben agenkwa FM go so ye ne success FM ne di animhwe wanchi so ye wokramo na chiri hope 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 Franco Trading Enterprise niyo medofo mobile phone ben na we use se ke na phone bi ba so na ne ringtone na do beti ye na e Nokia so ka sa ringtone na
e ko fora no mu chia na
aha but so phone no na e bele a na beti come to me, come feel me. Yeah. Abusia safu ni bida so wo Franco. Entitu anamona bra Franco Trading Enterprise, Techno, iPhone, Samsung, iTunes. And afa your accessories ahodo ni nyina bi. Laptops ni television ni printers branded ones ni nyina no. E wo Franco Trading Enterprise, Sunwani Cocoa House. E kwantia na de ko atronie no. Ano ho pe e na abehunu. Franco Trading Enterprise afe wo brekum nso an ye ne jetemba no edi animhwen na Franco Trading Enterprise eye phone papa efie betway sing wo hia 1 cedi 50 pesos now they are betting enya 16.5 million Ghana cedis wunya 1 cedi a wo de bet no enya 217,000 Ghana cedis 50 pesos wo de bet na wadi 5,000 Ghana cedis we ye jackpot mu hene enti di wo hene load your wallet no we are called www.betway.com.gh www.betway.com.gh kai said Gaming Commission of Ghana ahwehwe ye nkrato yi mu age atum se eye unim fie du nwotwe a untumi mbeti agudie no ehun dontra Betway
na gonu se na Champions League bekoso etu do ho bo Betway obenya binne
yo
se de na memene da ne kwasi ada nya mienu no kure ni
yo the woman se wo pen chance papa e de abawo dan so a abusiafo e Joycam Roofing Company IBR IDT MSL Selflock Erotal Dictal na en chance e de bodan so ne kalance sample pontutu na ntokro ne damu ne de ne headquarters aye Joycam for field sunwane bra area 4 what they call VRA Quantum Point so they call for ST runabout one aka akramodu go filling station no be hunu yen tachiman so ye Ben Liberty asoda no e wo brigade 0551 009 000 0551 009 000 Pink Park Gel media me yade ani me trans kakra na me mu ya me ya ose media ye misisio akua na wo se adro ne de san eye Pink Park Gel sadro we baseline pharmacy and de abadwa so usisi wachi kase waposo woda kakra na hututu ugina kakra na eteteun madam for taxi driver Bra Collins na dro ni o wodi twini sisi no otena siti achi a adwuma na si uwo sunwane a Bra baseline pharmacy wa Yamfo station afei ba bia tonto nro bia nso obenya bi aton fre 0550 344 068 0550 344 068 0508 300 641 0508 300 641 Gathin Herbal and Organic Soap eye omayi mu hahama enubran yakeka ne nyina bomu dibia ye semina dibia ye woyire edibia ye tea ya no pa bia obetwa no ma wo bedanso a watwa no na de wo mu ne se eba no oil ahodo eba no butter ahodo eba ne pala ahodo ye de sani padua mu nyarewa eba na nopa ene anwumre tea kakra obenu mu anya nkrofo amanso tea omai mu hahama na ye ni tea wonnom na fe woni padua na sisi ne ho so kama Gathin Herbal and Organic Soap Gathin Herbal Center for Sing brane ye manage weight ma why obolo twi ufro ka obi ampa so betena won charges tea ne anim ho nyina aboso driver change akra na akwaka wata aso atafu wata aso pafo eti pacho de wo mu nie wo pesa wo so che ana wo so ye fo wa ate se me na wo so pesa wo mu ye dua Gathin for beboa wo Sunyane area 4 ye ben top asori dan no e wo Absa Bank kwan ne so e joda kosi me da no pa no nwotwe kopem se anwumre no nkron bebo edru kwasi dan so a area no mienu kopem se no nkron ebebo anwumre 0200 905 396 0200 905 396 na yene won emon komo ohene wo kodwa so a ya na wa ho siesie no nkrofo anwe ndi akire pa Abia se wo kwa ahemfo adwabo bi ase enkotom wo hemafo ntade ahemafo ho siesie ahemfo de eba ne petia ne akofuna ne apaka ne asesedwa no mode a wo se ye sari se brane yamwa bra Sunyane Sariel Shopping Center Area 1 ye ben sweet touch for bronsan and hallelujah the head ponedi animhwe je number no 0244 354 989 0244 354 989 Sariel Shopping Center Babia ahemfo ahema ene tete amamra ho siesie niam nyina ewon seke me mfansie.
All right, Doctor, you see, for unusual Nadia, to be honest, the time no upon one me ho hwea enye because I am a doctor ntina as or pese of akwan bia so popu nani ebetenase but the time ni dey ene pa baby adu 44 my boni dia Doctor Yusuf ba ten interview betwitwa so sharp 44 there be there can be a panel discussion of 45 it is your mouth 45 bia 35 and they be make say you know communicate no Doctor Yusuf Marching
so brafeni
na pom ti say
yami adom boko me gidi so so ho ye
yami adom pese ni we mu no e de ni march on the omu time na ne de ma
in the time
35 now 30 Ghana ni 30 now 30 now oh yeah Ghana ni
oh dabi na say me ben timye 2 car na madru
we TVC e bia be do kware Ghana dia akra bia dia tutu kwa fifiri dia tutu kwa fifiri be do tutu kwa fifiri
e no so yes o be banana o hwe patient
bia meka chiomu mekacho bi se de am dwon se wo sore pe na ya asem mekacho mu ana wo bai
no problem no
dog de fear boko de
onyamina dom boko pa
good and I dey nkomo kakra na dey nkomo na ade bre me
enti ndane ya wo how many minutes na aka
honestly minute be am but why am doctor me think carry honestly minute be am
osteoporosis
okay
na ka me hese de mesia bon to fa kakra na nya yakọ ebehwe osteoporosis on say 21st clinic dey be ban from am say ya na kire say adusua na edi kan sua
mama na mo for kure
ehwe ye nipadua no mu kire say on ti nipadua na ase a enya ade say obeti ayaresa ase da entinde na ebehwe osteoporosis bra panyin say ote word bia osteo eka ho a osteo na kire say wadwen ekọ ndompe mu osteo kire say ndompe enti ewo osteoporosis osteopenia osteoarthritis na nyina ndompe ho asem yes enti osteo no kire say ndompe na porosis no say ka kono brofo kasa mu a poros na kire say emuna emre tokuro dedam enti na kyerɛ sɛ osteoporosis no ɛyɛ ndompe a abayɛ mmerɛ enti na kyerɛ sɛ nipadua no ndompe a wɔ nipadua no mu no abra onyini kɔ ani mu na ndompe no mu yɛ mmerɛ na yɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ dompe no structures esitie sɛ yɛfa dompe a wɔn a wɔtawe dompe deɛ me ka ne sɛ ɔmo nim paa yie dompe a yɛfɛ no dompe no akyire no ɛho ɛden paa yie na ɛho ɛden no woyɛ bɔkɔbɔkɔ na wo break no down a wo break mu na sɛ wohwɛ inside na wobɛhu sɛ emu na yɛ sɛ sapɔ dompe a ɛwɔ ahoɔden biara no emu na yɛ sɛ sapɔ na inside no saa bones na yɛ sɛ sapɔ na ɛwɔ inside no yɛfɛ no trabecular bone
okay
yes ɛno na ayɛ sɛ pillars and also wosi dan a emu no kɛseɛ paa no wobɛhu sɛ yɛsi pillars wɔ inside the more pillars no bɛdɔɔso no the more dan no bɛyɛ ahoɔden yes and those pillars no ɛna ɛyɛ sponge na anaasɛ sapɔ na ɛwɔ dompe na ɛyɛ sɛ sapɔ na ɛwɔ dompe no mu no ana ɛwɔ cortical bone ɛno na ɛyɛ dompe na ɛwɔ akyiri na dendenden ɔbɔ so ayɛmbɔ ɛnna gye sɛ ɔtotwe no ɔyɛ paa yɛ no dɛ gye sɛ ɔtafere ho saa saa na tie ɛno na ɛyɛ cortical bone no enti abra onyini no wobɛhu sɛ saa trabecular bone no saa dompe na ɛsɛ sapɔ na ɛwɔ dompe no mu no ɛno spaces na ɛwɔ mu anaasɛ kwan na ɛdeda mu no ɛyɛ kɛse ɛmu bae enti ɛmu no bae no ayɛ sɛ deɛ wasi asɔredan kɛseɛ na pillar baako pɛ na ɛsim pillar baako pɛ na ɛsim na ma dan no nni ahɔnde ɛbɛtumi abubu anytime nti wobɛhu sɛ ɔma yɛ pillars no bebree sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɛbɛtintim agyina hɔ kama so wate aseɛ nti abra onyini no bones no sɛdeɛ ɛsi tie no break it down ɛsan reform and break it down na reform no sɛ ebia what the mfie bia bɛyɛ 1 ɛkɔ yawo na ɛkɔdi mfie bɛyɛ 30 mu hɔ a the more wokɔ wani mu no na sɛdeɛ bones no form no ɛyɛ less than sɛdeɛ esi break it down enti tam bia no yɛ bones no break it down ɛsan reform no ho enti sɛ kɔba no sɛ abra wadi 35 years ɛkɔ biara no na kyerɛ sɛ o bones no sɛdeɛ esi break it down no ɛyɛ more than sɛdeɛ esi form na na kyerɛ sɛ ɛkɔma odompe na yɛ weak na wonya osteoporosis ba na aya na mpempi no osteoporosis we no ɛnhyɛ da mbɔ nka yɛ sɛ wanya osteoporosis na sɛ ɛkɔba ne sɛ ebi a wato fam kakra bi wobɛhu na wanya cracks ɛwɔ obon no mu anaasɛ wanya fractures anaasɛ empo odompe na apai onso obi wɔ hɔ a cat mi bɔ no nso na ne dompe no ba bia nto chima na nso obi to fam kakra bia na wanya fracture wɔ ne bone mu anaasɛ no bone mu ba bia apai na kyerɛ sɛ wanya osteoporosis ne dompe no mu ayɛmmerɛ pacho so wanya ntiase wɔ hɔ na kyerɛ sɛ ne dompe no yɛ den ayɛmmerɛ na nhwehwɛmu kyerɛ sɛ ana wei so sɛn yɛ afutuo nhwehwɛmu kyerɛ sɛ wɔn a wɔta pɛ nam a ɛyɛ animal protein wɔn a wɔta pɛ milk a ɛno nso yɛ animal protein na sɛ wɔta wɔyɛ obi a wɔta pɛ milk ɛne nam no yɛ a meka ho asɛm yi a o chances sɛ wɔbɛnya osteoporosis na yɛ high ɛnti abra wɔn nyini no sɛdeɛ nipadua no sɛdeɛ esi tie nie sɛ wɔdi milk bebree ɔwe nam bebree deɛ ɛbɛgya wɔn ɛwɔ onipadua no mu no ɛyɛ acid yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ amino acid wobɛnya free protein mu enti deɛ ɛbɛgya wɔn nipadua no mu no ɛyɛ acid na nipadua no ɛmpɛ acid bebree because body ne bɛyɛ more acidic a ɛde yare bebree na ɛbɛ wakwan mu ɛha adwen paa yie enti sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a acid no ɛnkɔdɔɔso wɔ nipadua no mu nti no nipadua no wɔ kwan bi sɛ ɛbɛtwe calcium na ɛnyɛ bɔ so sɛ calcium pɛ na kyerɛ sɛ nnupa bi a ɛno na ɛboa ma ondompe ɛfɔme enti nipadua no ɛtwe calcium no ɛfiri ndompe no mu ɛtwe calcium firi ndompe no mu a na deɛ neutralize acid no na kyerɛ sɛ abrɛ acid no ano ase na ɛnkɔ ɛsɛ de bɛyɛ ɛnkɔ haw na sɛ ɛkɔba no sɛ owe na bebree na nipadua no ɛtwe calcium ɛfiri ndompe no mu ɛde brɛ acid na ano ase deɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ odompe no mu so bɛyɛ den ɛyɛ mmerɛba wobɛhu sɛ calcium na nka ɛsɛ ɛbɛtumi aboa ma odompe no mu atintim ayɛ atima fɔme kama no entimi ɛmfɔme yie na o develop osteoporosis a entu wobɛhu sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a obedi bia 35 years 40 50 years ɛkɔ no na wahyɛ sɛ nyɛ fractures bi ɛwɔ no ndompe mu na ɛsɛn sɛ ɛmmɔ nka yɛ nti no just say bia e the problem bi e bro ansa na wa hu say wanya osteoporosis anansa odompe mu ayemre enti obehu say o hips honom every osisi eba osre mu kakra no ebi o ha itiminya fractures no obi o ha onantia obehu say ne sisi side honom na awo no onantia na awo no onantia na otimu say ote pains bi ewo dompe no mu ote pains bi ewo dompe no mu na abra o te sa pains we nyina no mo mu ye hwehwemu ehu say ondompe mu na ayemre odompe mu na fractures abamu anase diempo na asie yes ebia na o de question adwuma o ye ebi o ha o ye bo waso ye pe o se doctor ma adwuma na me ye no ntena se bebre nti no ma problem we man ka se ntena se bebre nti wanya problem we ka se o mu ye hwehwemu o mu ye hwehwemu enkire o yade no kofa bai se de asitie no ma kire no ma bia enya ma na o ma waduru atimi akọ man ye self diagnosis enka se we ya me ye nti a ekofa we bai for you no problem bi a wo ho a di onya paaye na answer na beto aso na me ka wo say 21st clinic ana oti enkan na say ka say 21st clinic ya just so the sciatica experts na chese yare afri osisi na chi osisi na akasa na etimi tutu paaye na afa e de afa oto ase na efa ona osire mu ho na aba ona kukumo de afa ona ntu eba ona se emu betima tutu ase di ekuro ho no obi o ho a sa adie we no sha ase an sisi bedi kan ya ne ya obehun se o se an sisi aye me yesa se di enu agya kura me se me ntin wo me sisi he se aba me to ase se efri me to ase eba me nan kukum ho edi ba me nan tu etimi tutu me sa ebi o ho abra wo nante no ana wo te ya wo no obi o ho a edrum pempenso bi a ontimi ntena simpo o tena ase ana no ho kire na o te pens no mo obi won so abra o gina hono na o te pains no mo ni nyina no 21st clinic na etu ase empo odie no enye ya obi na o te na mom onanse ehyehyw paaye ya ahyase obi o ho ana 90 million titriti obi won so a okoda nansa etimi ne titriti sa entwa ma stroke mba waso ye ansa na watu ho anamo na titriti no empempi no enye se bi a ona eyo titriti onsa eyo titriti no ye kire se moja endia fusani ye ebetuma ban say nervous disorder enti e ka say so one tin padua na ase a enya ade so beti ayarsa ase da 21st clinic na ebeboa na enya siate kan kwa na yesa no yaso ye say eye stroke obi a odwunso ntentem na yese yefunu yare wa wo yefunu yare a odi akinia odi a wo se oni ho anu ye no for ni 21st clinic na wo so timi di adanse na say ba no say obi a o mojaboroso obi a o mojaboroso say eye hypertension eye na mpempi no eye na mebisa say eye abinu ka say omo no mojaboroso aduro na say hypertension aduro na say dey me da 118 120 say dey eye agya aduro no nom na hwa ade say ense nkosoro na say ebe sen enti no tuase eye na mpempi no ye ka say aduro nyina ahyase eye abibiduro aduro nyina ahyase eye abibiduro enti no bronyi eye na aduro because or share de nyankopon eye yeso e na ode ye ne de what you say enti say aduro ebetima asiesie nipadua no mu na say problem bi eba nipadua no mu bia atimi akọ no eye abibiduro na abibiduro ti say adwene ayedie sabi say ekuro ba onan ho na say ondidi yi a ekuro no kọ ba eden because so didi a enupa na obenye wa aduane no mu no ene ekoma ekuro na itemede ahili na atimi akọ na say odidi ye dia na kire say ekuro no say atimi kọ saa so na abibiduro etie garlic ni kakoduro na asefo na ohu say odi ye aduane na odie na atimi eboa wo no eno ara ye di ye aduro enti odi ye aduro a say problem bi anase chimato bi eba nipadua no mu a sanso na eduro no ebe de ebe siesie nipadua no mu enti pressure ya ade a esese etimi kọ enti se utie me na se ebi a o pressure eba ye nche empo ache krompo na se wo pese utu ase a eye 21st clinic na se wo de wani ekire sanso na eye asichire yare diabetes empempi na ya na amanfo twen diabetes no ko drum pempen so bia wo se a se o didi so still a o fon o didi so still a o fon o no ma duro no still a ekosoro na afa ye de pe abibiduro aso ye adentia o nhya asentem na atima to asentem na enko ba ne se obenum aduru ache now ye ba painkillers so painkillers ye nduro bi a oti ya oya oba bi ya oya wakoto na wanom memmo eduro bi aso na mom na abra onum eduro nhwehwemu ahodo akoso every 1990s mu ho nhwehwemu ahodo atimi akoso a ekire yen say uyo obi a otanum painkillers na what the painkillers so ache one painkillers eya na painkiller no etimi de heart attack ebrewo
okay
heart attack and obi o wa no painkillers na drum pempen so bi a obohu say na koma bon ntentem bo na koma bon ntentem wa koma ebo ntentem na onja painkillers no nom no dia na e ka kire wo say wo de wani kire 21st clinic na ene de krompo yen so so ho emfa ne say de yaw ne sitie oduru 21st clinic ya de say ye ma oja painkillers no na ye di watu aduro so na asan use machines ahodo na yetimi de asa oyade na akokra na e kire say no painkillers krompo bioda.
All right.
Afei se waniji abibiduro ho kwa de a emfa ho ne yade a aba so ene mpempenso akodu se odi wani e kire 21st clinic no ye waga na afana nyina oba bono ne mantam ha ya ye wo sunyane penkwase udru regional hospital first gate no ye ne eno na edi nhwane mu enti se ka bi na wafa na ofri ebi asunyane side na oba obesi wo regional hospital first gate na nhwane mu obehu 21st clinic wo ho sanso na se ofri chira side ena eba obesi wo second gate obehu 21st clinic e wo nhwane mu pe obetimi afre 0546 616161 0546 616161 enye sunyane nkwa na ye wo odi wani kire brekum ye wo brekum mango ase ye ben Chris FM sanso na go so no ye ben Success FM odi ko wenchi aye wo ho techiman ajinkwa FM nchen ho ana ye wo enka ne GN bank dan mu ye won kranza se hwedwabo so debi so Accra Kumasi Kuforidua takwa ne nasefo nyina eno ane se obefre 0546 616161 0546 616161 se waniji abibiduro ho kwa de a 21st clinic no ebe your last stop
okay.
Yeda obi biarase
Dr. Yusuf, thank you so much. Sir Anope, wa beboy nkomo awa pumdin from 21st clinic. Thank you.
Obidie. Odi ase. Opa obi anka galamsey amampanyina onya the guru of Ghana and na Kufuado.
Yeah.
Peja ya media phone na support. Opposition party pro support no meboa. E dey see asama o kan o say eni agent so. Safuma for semiana. Senior minister be council ma so obi na aka na asem. O mampanyi be gina o say it was even a mistake. He admitted that they made a mistake. And you are talking about evidence. It's not the same evidence that Ghanaians and DJ Roman. Were they not together on the same field? What if they DJ Ghanaians? No, it was a mistake. So your man a call and you are saying the name Mreno.
All right, thank you. Yeah, call. The next topic. I remember so the back and you have the opportunity. But yeah, call the next story and pay. Yeah, share and so and now CSOs no time kakra so I can start with the CSOs no. CSOs really did the all in the name of name accountant auditor general report they see na omso mu chese I will say onya akwanya na nya say yabobo di ne nko then we withdraw so I was say you prosecute you no you prosecute you CSOs are rising mamcha say ajare
seke me da say enura dwumadi a ekọ no ye dwumadi a me me fepa in the sense that ye wo oman mu a kabi mamin kan bi adwuma nti se ekoba ne se onti bibi ase na be famra kwan so de apenti ase a ne kwan ano no in fact anadwono na mitietie yi bia na chese Mimia Samson any Obi interview team interview no or admit say honestly auditor general assure me say obi see on Friday and it means say ya start every baby you understand now sir ayiwe nyina no emra no ma obia kwan ma oye even in advanced countries no kra so ukọ a obi ni adwuma kra ya otim twere ne qualification no ne yi no de akogina bia parliament house otim nya efasa kwan ne so nya adwuma but say ye ka ne saa enioma bi akokọ so wo man mu ya CSOs ya ye ni mo mu ya mabo mimia ye senior man din ewo mu say wa grant interview no oka ho okọ bi
mo lawyer lead counsel for President Kufuor so baby
exactly
lawyer Akuto
exactly enti e kire say ya adwem fine na mpanyimfo yi di dwuma no but say ekodane the other side there ene me na metimi aka bi say sometimes issues be wo hwa aya in dealing with it no ebi no mo hwe no on different angle di nti amekasa because o hwe sa judgment debt ya ye keka ho asemi ya na chese GRA eboka almost 700 million na se wo fa yewra Smith report na ode baaye na o kan ho asem se sebi mpreduasa sa kwan ya sa sika ifa so koye no na enye ne kwan so a sa nkrofo yi a ne omukọ enrei demonstration na sebi mpreduasa na omuni man mu ana again yetwia sika ema NDC for a omode ye Guinea fowl ne inwie ya omukodua ne pebre a sebi mpreduasa obi anim se fraud yi se pebre o si wudua sebi ewo sirim ye nyina ye nim ye weather condition Ghana saa time na omukọ ho no na nsu onya ntoye ni nyina ba Ghana ha saa de we sei ena lead to baby ayaba be dru sei no because ebi de ba yen ka no in a way I feel say at the end of the day we will be able to score maybe political points.
But these are CSOs, these are not politicians.
Exactly. Me mau reference say sa sie sosia omo call e ho no rei. Omo tu kwan ana na fe na omaba. Na say omo tu kwan na fe na omaba. Any issues ni bia ya ka ho asem. No, yen starting free ho.
But
that is when
so they have choose to start with the current Auditor General.
Exactly. It is how choose this current Auditor General na. Then ye na me the American say issue we SC. It is any omoka we no ho nsem na no. A report wo pa on sabeka. Na omundili no senya bia omoye na because ya
as government more all the arsenals say over prosecute if omo yes irregularities. Mind you, be from 2011 over Sunyani municipal, some of these revelation by age, is as far back as 2011. So omo fight here. Why should you pinpoint them so they were not here yesterday, some years ago, no money, and at this time kwanomuka? Knowing very well, said these people are fighting for a common goal. Send your shots here, okay?
Hey, say, no cre. The old canning in I no cre. Na yen shares handsome win says a buyer no. Ye approach on sa and semno. You understand?
Okay.
Me jitum say ye buyer no. Ye tu anamon. Na wunim, tembian issue ni baseya. Ye nya ho enkomodi aba mpanyumfo ne edi ho anu bobo no ye nya ho enkomodi say esia whether the person has been asked to refund or be a repay no aya ye ntante nti wo ka no ye ni bi wo ho aye so ya ye ho adwuma wayomi issue yi ye ba ya ye nyina ye di adanse say o twia.
Okay.
Say a Martin Midu and a started ye. Ye by a fan to her. Until we are also working on it.
All right, may I say. Araba Proculati.
Yeah, Saki, Mama, let me start record straight. There's no report or baby as we could be in we are Pebram in Vienna. That in we are Ibiano, Northern region. There's a report by UDS. So 80% of those trees survived. Now we are also 20 million trees. Where are they? What would you in Strawberry? We have been asking. Most of the media says they have been access, especially John who said the idea on a Wahim finance here could be for front. Where are the trees? What was our question?
Yeah, you know.
The last year, last year, about how many? Is it 5 million trees?
I'm forgetting the figure.
Good. In excess of over 10 million Ghana cities. And people were asking, where are they? What are the status now? I see as 20 million this year. People have been asking. What else would you know? But there is a report from UDS says 80% of those trees survived. Question was announced. One of the difficult work your Ghana is here to be MPP communicator. Go near emergency. So that's it. I never knew say lawyer. I could to ampa. Or NDC. I never knew so NDC.
Oh, but so be so NDC.
And I said, what kind of one, Jana? Obviously, where were they? Meaning, political party team say the anti the government.
But legit say yesterday so say be.
What Busa so and now Ghana here quite me for which Busa as a finance minister or him. Wasn't the one who was listening part of Occupy Ghana? What Busa that question? And now you to petrol 60 Ghana and Busa almost more him. And now no pay light bill. What by now better now country Ghana for me see at 27.5%. Because I put
27.1.
No, and they be 198%. What was that? Where are they? The issue they or more calls is here, and they are not even government specifics. And let me tell you one thing: why issue is not about an Auditor General report to a case will be a filing
as a
citizen. A mobile so my maybe book of 200 million. Moji says can be old Ghana says get to 20,000 get to so. Unim baby. Ubisa say then no because we monshi Auditor General acting Auditor General o manshi ano. The deputy be shia.
Yeah.
Saki. Dia anansi atie de awu nti kuma trase etonko
meaning
bisa Demrevo was sacked because or say charge
Demrevo a letter bar bonteno a yes say or call pension a pension year
masa he was forced to masa seke
minum say papa age no wedi
papa ka so
unless you disagree. No, but
papa is
the document.
I yet to you 65 years on tiajumam.
And the anyway.
On tiajumam.
I am out contract.
We say on tiajumam.
We are all fighting for opportunity for
you. Canada mo tambena in the contract we man.
No, your man contract.
At end
different from say your man contract.
And the time. Per only reason what in the contract from extend and August 2021. No extension. He was still in the office so now yes here you know. Who doesn't know? Say the Democrats was forced to go on and leave compulsory.
And the OBN.
Say that was a charge or the man senior minister. It's not a tribe knowledge. And the other way over getting to 2 years. Acting. Sompa. You're not substantive. Or substantive. You also on such a way. Deliberate. Why should somebody be acting? Does he not qualify to be the Auditor General? And he's acting over 2 years. Opasi ye substantive. What's one question charge abana munipa. Tina meka say do yante kuma atiedi na anansi atiedi and I to come and transfer mo onye na nyechina.
No, but in this case, you know, there are other office like Attorney General that can take up sa case. No, not necessarily that
the power General. Supreme Court at the power nama. No, when you have criminal issues, the Attorney General can take it.
Yeah.
So what is that issue? Yeah. But the power to say charge when it is misappropriation from the misappropriation, no dear, a purely criminal. What do you say? The Auditor General can take it, Yoko can take it, the Attorney General can take it. What do you say? But some misapplication, one a criminal. Anything that where do you say yes, charge? You can't take criminal prosecution to that. Until the Auditor General society. Now, you will say, oh, can you go? Who appointed the Yogo board? Is it not political appointment?
You don't can say almost all the
Auditor General is not supposed to be a political appointment. But you was a political appointment.
But
Attorney General is political appointment.
Exactly.
And do you expect or damage or be producing in Nipa? Do you expect that? Do you expect you are be making allegation or say it will make our government unpopular? Do you expect us or be taking a serious issue about force? You don't expect it. The Auditor General obey independent no so yamana trans yamana hange. Deliberately, yamana hange. And do want to so. What do you say? Because now the moment he's confirmed as the Auditor General, no, it means that you cannot sack him unless I want misconduct. No. But now you are acting. You are acting. So the man can just say, so, you were acting. Thank you for acting. May the substantive Auditor General. What do you now? So deliberate. Deliberate. So that they will have their ways, their way through. Many of my now, I know say all the 17 billion be infractions, be a procurement breaches, and most of them quite a procurement breaches. So sourcing. What is the import of so sourcing? It's when the item now a pen. Nipa ba ko penny will be. And I say it's so urgent that we cannot. And if it's urgent, you call for quotations. You call for quotations. For instance, bridge be a daha ebu. Yent e kase bridge na daha na ba be a bridge na ebu no. Bridge fish nya ekọ domase ebu. You kase you go through the normal procurement process. It take 3 months, 120 days. We got 4 months and Sakra normal go through procurement process na your contractor. It's so urgent. So what they have to do, this one doesn't even require sole sourcing. You call for quotation for about 3 or 4, 5 contractors. No quotation, but then you go through. What me there? I would rather than 10 them. But when you talk about sole sourcing, Kaya is say Adea expert no limited expertise ni limited. You say Adea we the second one a bit me ide. Aye. And the man mark want them first case second day. Now Adea second bit my techi bit my and I put bit my ochiami bit my yes, oh, yam free techi no kwama. Deliberate. Deliberate. What do you say? And no, and na omunya so sa nkofo ya osusu say Oma misapply state fund, Oma misappropriate state fund, or more a breaching procurement with deliberately breaching procurement processes. Yet you Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court near the court, the Anfang and depends on no person near the court. The Supreme Court has ordered the Auditor General, so you have that power to set charge. So activate that power, Supreme Court there, the man, the politics anyway. And devil. I recover 67 million and with so. So him sir. He was able to recover through search 67 million Ghana citizens and with so. That 67 million and does not only be pertain to Abia MPP regime. A crime has no expiring date. Yeah. So that 67 million it does not necessary. Every grab come Ghana 67 bunch of it in our NDC regime. Because the first Auditor General report on by was NDC.
Yeah.
2016 Auditor General no be presented in 2017 March Parliament.
Yeah.
And 2018 over been an NCM two teams some of these things might have even come from regime. So why have the current Auditor General stop? That's the question people are asking. And the reason is what I'm giving you.
Sompa FM.
You see amount I say. All
right.
Because if they have made him substantive one, on him say at least or Auditor General on a retirement age, but now I say act. So you hang and the one who you know I want to be coming
okay. Out of 51 point something million judgment debt, CCI rises to 125 million. 56 million more or judgment debt currently. Judgment debt, when you look at the manifesto of the ruling government, say, even with the 51, they were complaining. Say their processes are and due diligence and can okay. But look at that, the pattern from Wyoming, Waterville, the Abia currently, the Omu Kwajiji, drew 125 now. So what is happening?
Sake, radio be post nano pay. I'm reading. It is ready to note. I say they see NDC for no mock. They are milking the country, the country. Then before by the my friend and cheating on the crow. Okay. Over the Nigerian co. Also, you see, judgment debt. Adea nediba. Let me be frank with you. Senka local contractors do no nye ehune wo mu a em senke kanye ba bia ye woni. Ka 125 in Cresa. Omo ano omo ye project a obaye no yamfa kwan papa so a ya terminate. By now they are still dealing with the government, Some of them they are afraid to say one way you take their government onya aban contract be anu akana no atum. So what we are seeing are the foreign contractors and the only few bold local contractors or many aban no eduma. Because you see say eduma bi koso na no me kai me ho project be na koso me constituency Boma secondary school 18 unit classroom in actual 22 unit classroom block rando na no say minister can present you say kind project na me say the only thing about why is what chance here so
there is a continuation
so you cannot say your project I shall say
okay
if it is a continuation you must indicate
or
acknowledge say I say now by na 18 unit classroom block I see you didn't hear so bad in chance in Egusu no. In chance in Gwana de Egusu, a project.
Sompa FM.
That be your project, Saki. I know Kushik because that's the biggest project I will have with me. I can answer. But mobile and mutuality. Mutuality contract. The man complain. It's a chief. Kumasi, one of the sub chiefs of Kumasi. With me and not in a baby. With the fear so take the government honor. And some of these judgment debt no unnecessary a terminate contract me can talk once in bichra tower be an EAC 39 million for two on buy no terminate no see hwehwem After 4 years, I'm talking about Bonnie BNM. The same contract has been awarded for 78 million.
Because of the year intervals.
Increment of 100%.
Increment of,
we are talking about dollars.
And all that. Yeah.
Most of the not in cities. Dollar is still dollar there. What is the inflation at the US? And you can say increment.
No, but materials not most locally. You use cities.
No. You use cities. Good. And the contract is in dollars. So this dollar, city rate doesn't come here because if there's $78 million, you are going to pay its equivalent in cities.
No, not depreciation as in a currency, but honorable. So auto material we $100 and now.
Go to you find out
$100
you
now.
will never buy it $200 that.
No, but $100.
But you never buy at least 110.
Even if one
inflation,
yeah.
You must look at the dollar. Most of
even in the States.
What is the inflation rate there?
No, Adam can say a minute, there's an inflation.
No, I am not saying I expect the same thing, but to double it. In the first, why did you stop it? Now, do you know the most unfortunate thing? Do you know the most unfortunate thing? Even tall people, they wrote to a PPA for 24 million, and PPA increased to 39 million. I can't be. We are talking about the wastage in the system. Either said all kind of deliberately let's terminate and people will come, or say for political reason this contractor is not with us. We didn't award it, so let's terminate the contract. So now these people were threatened any.
Yeah.
So they were threatened to pursue Ghana. Now we are Minister Akye Australian company be on money issue be why should it happen? And the more are yet to come because any day quiet over $300 million. So you intimidate or man negotiating almost over 300 million. What the best cities here? We are talking about 120 million, 25 million Ghana cities. Any day is over 300 million. For that, a minister for energy, GMT first So what I say. So why can't you take, if you want to take terminate a contractor, DNC say you wait for the person to breach what he has said, certain aspect of the contract. So the union say a choir may first who are made terminate contract. There is no way. Because contract it comes to terms and agreement. So nipanim breachy, why do you have to terminate it? And then you re-award the same contract to a different person. What is your interest? If your interest is to serve the people of Ghana, whether it was given to Seke by Kwasimen or Kojo Mensa, why do you have to terminate? Now the same contract. And this is what is happening. Judgment. We don't take any due a process. They only say, let's cancel it. He's not with us. Let's cancel it. He's not with us. Let's cancel. He's not with us. I know that is a and the most unfortunate thing is that when you cancel, when you cancel one, project cost you 39, cost you 70 for that cancellation of that contract. Look at the delay near the buyer. Figure and now they pass a project. And that classroom, 18 new class broke by now, will terminate the contract now. How much are you? What is going to be the new contract sum? So you see some of these things, and if the old contractor is not satisfied because he thinks when breaching any agreement, the person will take you off.
But I say, Ajare, judgment debt.
Yeah, Minya Medase. Let me say judgment debt na ankasa din nam because me sure say a frasta debt. Obi be can say e ho na ye no. Yama contract some and me then yamia say me ni honorable na ehia because I've also been in assembly me nim enioma eya ekom e ba ye the contract some neba enti ye dan no na ade bi esese ye de hye dan num no yamfa nhyemu a etim terminate appointment because onye ni ye. And Medana say, what admit say, and started a buying we pencil. It means a bra no work when you're soon. na saa de we ekoso anamontuo bɛn na omutu fa ho nti sɛ unya akwanya na otena radio so a na wa kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛne ebe favor baby a yaba beduri unim sɛ yemfiri asɛ Ghana mfie dodo a wadi no NDC asomman dodo pa than MPP waba akonya so wahu saade we nti question na nka mpɛ obisa ne sɛ omo pen so omo terminate appointment bi na omo wieye no omo sign de ma nipa na oye contract sene o kanana ene na de na ewo mu a nti omo terminate appointment no sene na nka ehia mpokura sɛ ye be terminate appointment sɛ unim sɛ nipa na ye ne sene contract sam ne kire ne na mpacho sɛ wate ase enti sɛ wantimi anye bibia amfa ho a eno ene de yaba beduru ba bi a ye woyi but ene
mo hu saade no ana mo enshrine wo mo ayem your friends say mo manifesto say saade we mo dwen say eyade ebo o man no ka mo ba yenhu biem and take it or leave it mo numbers na ekosoro
ye numbers na ekosoro no eye te say memfa ne say yama obi contract aye nim say at the end of the day nipa ni wie contract na ye be boka more than say ye be terminate na adenti na ni say ye for instance mampanyi John Dramani Mahama dada ede ye port koma broni a 35 years na mpanyimfo tena ase na omo hwe hu se sika nipa ni nya no say ye terminate an appointment no because o terminate pe ebe ba be judgment dead na ebe save country na adenti ni yenko for saade no sabi mpreduasa ya consider and also into consideration nti maybe some of these things are going on mimi ni umienu yete ha yenim because saade na yewura ne ye no wabɔ mine kra 35 years koko bisas income broni ninya koko bisa inti se nanado ne na ban etena asia na ehu se no Adea papa ye bia or the good intention ye but wo hwɛ days a number of years a ye de betwia sa aka na let us revise it. When you revise it, it becomes judgment debt. And it will be add to current, you know. Me pacho what I say. It is a numbers in a kosura. Yen consider on so yen say bibi boni bi akosua.
And it can be said to must moon stop it for investigation. I think that long of a time. Ye she him. I say Sadi award many powerful. The person feels say mo entwitini or the court ya manage judgment debt. Wajiska no wakodi sa project na that's how between times 2 of it
menye sure say Ghana mpanyimfo a nanado danko akufo ado ne yewura ba omia edi animu no ebe ma Ghana abosa aka no menye sure because tie
we have documents to back that
Chira will say something went wrong. Is genuine. Something that is genuine. Something that is genuine, no. And call for sa, you know.
But listeners, remember more time. 0543 9899 0247 Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Very important.
Uni actually.
Sule mpacho mamiti.
Sege mamembo abasona nchiabu. Moba se moba kimampa. Amintia no panelist na mintia the great elephant party in Pennypo. As a key, enya politics in the DBA betina radio so. Na yam pese to mamofonya mpaso radio sure. We na calculated the wabe DC pay and the contract with them. Kanya propaganda was over contractor. there was termination of contract and a review of contract. Yet there was review of contract. Now, only contract now, man, 3 years. Every year, be a whole review. I said, "Na Juma yano extra niya, and you can terminate the contract." Nagana penyo bono to mu your contract now. They always think about their selfish interest, but not thinking the nation. And when they do judgment debt to meet the manema ban. To see, say, would the diamond is 2 years time. Not 2 years, no sooner than you can get the contract. Abraham, you a judgment debt. Young fat galamsey. And he's the worker to Moba. Over the Galamsey, over the Yatumam will be acquired. Now, I'm sure better, and you're not over the power. That's all. Oh, bar, and this is time. Or better, Ghana, and this is one of the chain. A man of coin, what's up be my attacking him. The best Ghana for. Nanano, assassinate your mudio. So big bano be do Galamsea. Who was 10 years old, I'm not through one. By a giant because of the can't get there. They give no one. At the end of the day, Jimba, everywhere to walk. Politics in young country.
Madam Sisule, thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Dean Baby Akasefi. Ben.
Yes, sir.
May I not pay?
Sir, Mamincha wanna pay. Mamincha and Chipotle. Mamincha branch and located. Let me just want to executive. I just did the all the time and I will be a fantastic woman organizer. We have years of gas flying. This weekend for 1,700 a cabin. So everybody, we are saying captain with young children. So the men today, politics. Let me not politics. Second, wow, I'm saying here. It's like that you in a time I can't commit server. And then the report that 2022, when I do my South Korea, one year Ghana can. Okay, Ghana can. I take by it in kind of news and but you look at that. We are in a village. Plus, now I'm tired. And yeah, I'm only other one. Yeah, they will go to me. And you're like about the auditor general. I don't know why. And run one thing from one side. She has information about that. And I'm so active. That would also be because we are buying animals. And then another side of that water. The place for your mobile.
Madam say Ben, thank you very much. Hello, good morning, Dean Baby Akasefi. Yes, my boss. Yes, sir.
Once, yeah, system, no. Bra, I didn't know your dream. The papa. Once I was Juma, once a branch I was to say, when I'm Abia 8 years Sompa. Didn't ya? What I say? And in my new Yano, I would have had a Juma. But then I'm paying for no. And yet, I didn't want to say, man, no, ever one anymore. Oh, we are politics, man. I don't know what ambition say. 3 years out. As it's me, bank, it's me, car. My contractor, the kickback. Bra, now we say, see how it's way. Will be on them job. On himself, on them job to cancer. I am fast work. Will be about chrono. On himself, chrono body, using your second home. And I say, came one. And it's a learner. I do have a girl. And I demand the economy. Because senior, yakan. If I don't say, what they saw your political show. And you will be quite beside say, bra, the politics are we. Oh, yeah, say.
Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir, Mammy for a chat.
Yo, Pacho, you take your Bujafuina.
I will just forge.
Yo, Pacho, Odi Kamitiana, no Poku PSA. Itati any program is from Pacho, we are on one fan personal number to your mum. Now, Pacho, yeah, can't obey the ya. Or no Oba, you pick Ghana card. One pencil of fire. Or yet on your honey, not offer in your Ghana card. A slump in for them for the learning for you. Tabi yan ya ti kwana fa wa bi bebre. Won ba wudu ba bi a ya ko tana le bi asi se sabi o ya ho na se tuwura mani ni ma. Oni ayi wo ko ni nya asem kurumani ni nya asem a ye kwai si dauda.
Okay, may I say thank you very much. My phone now and a birthday. My memory say okay. And a birthday, my memory say I'm a Grace. Or your gospel minister. Yeah, my happy birthday. Yeah, friend, and I kwame Osun Kwantabisa bet my friends okay. I'm a Grace minister a day of birthday. I wish you happy birthday. And then one with your birthday, you know, I'm happy birthday. Sports is up next.
Jackpot mo hini nabo. Betway at na Akye jackpot ni new. For 17 games. Na said what funny yina etum pepepe. Who be sika pori 16,500,000 Ghana cedis. For 1 CD 50 pesos petoso. Bet one yansemu. So one if you do what ya entwebi. Kaise enshisha kakra wo. Gaming Commission of Ghana Sashas. Betway a good you know who don't ya.
21st clinic say eba sciatica no every usisimu konoa woto ase ho no ntina fa usrem ekosi wo na ase ho no ebo betimi atutu ama wo ankasa wo hu ba bi enye enti 21st clinic wo mo na ye sciatica expert e wo Ghana ha wo mo de bibiduro so ho bibiduro ankasa ene besa o yade no masa de machine aka ho yade bibiduro ka oni asa de wato machine so ya san ya o massage bi ye wi a herbal treatment yade awono ama eye sciatica 21st clinic na ye expert a wotu ase Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho enkran domi market wo ho heavy do dan ni mo ho ena kuma senso ahia uduru session so wo mo na nie dwabo so wo mo ho sunyane ni wenchi ni ba bia nkranza 0540 311 311 0540 311 311. There's a 21st clinic. Woman is sciatica expert.
Now, fear the honor. Only man, I'm fearing you. If you're friend, not just in what person or boss one. Now, you're sure if you're very. The secret is Joy Chem Company Limited. Oh, Madam, Joy Chem Company Limited. A chance in price beer, a bit to say IBR, IDT, SSR, self lock, circular, tile, and shingle. Now, my dear, my Joy Chem phone chance in a dance so I fit the Joy Chem Company Limited. For one Casamu factory, or one of which I'm chancing, where your agent you may be. So usika sem kra hawa omo akwenya omo de be faso na wa faso no wetwa scan kakran on be some free transport adie bi o e ma omo chance ne dance no say e kra strong color cotton e ma omo chance ne mpa e ma no so angry na nche nsuo to so a enyino hwehwe Joy Chem Company Limited e was Sunyane VRA Poly Runabout at Ben Goyle Filling Station promo 054 0125 818 locate the main factory on the Techiman Kumasi Road e was Hanswa Brigade. Yeah, Ben Liberty as on that. Over to me after Joy Chem for 054 0125 819.
Wouldn't say any emblem, so we bet ya caprempo, and son yama bill. Bill, a free of charge. What soon him say, it's yamra, say opposing needle will besha counterback. Abroad don't street a G9 watching, a bra court, and share say foul and to ho. Say ya chiwo, and nasa wo huni pebi, a kwasha counterback, a bro sa don shri ya bosu ya.
Press our number C 0302 766 756 0302 773 906 0302 787 373 or 0203 799 978.
Justice sector support activity, no barrier to justice.
Poor first, no, yes, yes, some 12 amounts. 1,000 Ghana city. Say, 1,500 Ghana city. Wow! Now where? 5,000 Ghana city. Say, 8,500 Ghana city. Wow! After you move to me and Yakob, 15,500 Ghana cities cover. The idea will be only hospitalization. Trese, we are a Abia, eba bua motu akam. Afei, critical illness. Trese, yare kronko bi oha, ya jatum se bowa, eba bua mawako. So ne so de, abre bia wutimi to our my way policy ne so. Bebra ye de akeka ho nyina. Kakra bi pe, ene de ato de utua no so me ne so. Waiting on my way yes no kono. For phone. Dial *165#. Never come home. Send my way. That's it, no way.
My Way, a product of My Life and MTN Momo.
Yabo, yaba.
Yabo, yaba. Sompa 98.9 FM.
Enye nyom ne kase ye bon ko a de be som wo.
Na mom ye dwen wapomuden hu.
Eno nti Sompa 98.9 FM sunyan se.
Ye de Sompa Health Clinic ebrew. Bosume a toson kron e wa afi mu. Ne de toso aduonu 9 24th September 2022. Eda no eye memeda.
Anopa no o ba tie hihye ya e wo ho.
Anopa no nsia kopem se awia donko ebebo. Ye hwe wo mogya mu amaw. Abra ye news sika bia. Nana Hla obeba o hwe wo mogya mu ema wo wie. Ne yade bia ewo mu a 21st clinic ebejo. Na wasa wo yade wontua sika bia.
Na se eye wani ana o eye problem dia.
Ene Shia St Ignatius Eye Center. Ye hwe hawa ewani no ho ye wie a ya san so atriti waka ho.
Ebia na o problem eye esen dental problem.
Ene Gentleman Dental Clinic say Sompa Health Clinic say wo be hwe wo se amaw.
Eno nti entena fie. Ka kire wo nua na onua se mmoni nua amane se ye hia e wo hefa.
Sompa Health Clinic say 24th September 2022. Anopa no